Well, hello everyone, it is a new day here on the Mistcraft server. I am where we left off in where my flower factory is going to go for my dye and colored blocks shop. And, well, I really haven't done much except for deforesting the area, and I have made myself a little to-do list. What I want is a blue dye farm, bone meal farm, cactus farm, ink farm, farm for 2 tall flowers, some crafters which will craft certain dyes together, because really you only need a couple actual dye farms, and then a lot of these can just be crafted together, so probably gonna shortcut with that. Have a central storage area where everything feeds into it. Also have a smelter for my cactus farm, and iron and maybe wool, because I have a wool farm at my base, so I don't entirely think that is like completely needed at the moment. So I already have a stable source of wool, but for AFKing here, that might be a good idea. Now today's episode, at least in terms of progress for this area, there are kind of 3 things that I would like to do, and I need to get some rudimentary farms in, and 2 of these are already listed. I need an iron farm, and I need a bone meal farm. Yes, I need both of those. Obviously, iron will just be good for playing in general, but that will also be really helpful for certain redstone items like hoppers, which is something I'm gonna really need. Bone meal will be really useful for both supplying the area with bone meal and also white dye, which will be very helpful. Well, it's white dye, I'm gonna need that. And lastly, a redstone farm, which is also very useful because I'm gonna be doing a lot of redstone here. And I did mention, I believe, last episode, that I have a witch's hut just over the mountain here, which I think will be a good place for a witch farm. Now, one thing about me is I am not going to do some mega farms, crazy big stuff. That's not the kind of person I am. So I usually try and go with the easier ones, because for me, as long as I get product, I'm okay. So I think we're gonna go for a relatively simple design. I've done one before, and it actually was really good for how simple and small it was. So I'm going to go for that design again, and we'll see how much we do need, or how much we get from it. My one thing is I'm going to need a lot of iron, and so I'm not entirely sure if I want to start with the redstone farm first and just mine for some iron, because there's a lot of naturally exposed iron both around here and by my base, because I have a lot of the, what are they called, the big stony mountains that will have a lot of coal and iron on them. And I've been using that mostly as my iron source lately, so that will probably be pretty useful. Since it is nearing Christmas time, we as a server have done Secret Santa. We've all drawn a certain person, and we are supposed to give them some kind of present. And, well, I'm just going to show you guys who I got right now.
Welcome to Secret Santa. Excuse me.
Wait, hold on. I need to tell them more.
Can you stop trying to shoot the button?
Okay, I'll shoot something else instead.
Thank goodness we all have
Try to shoot over.
Oh my god, I'm gonna actually
Unlike
die.
Mistcraft, try to have any event where people behave challenge impossible.
Okay.
Who just put that?
Somebody's armor broke.
Welcome to Secret Santa. We're all going to be drawing one random player on the server that's participating at least. And we're going to give them presents, I guess. I don't know what more to say. What is going on over there? Alright, so anyone willing to start?
I'll go first.
Oh.
No, you go. You go.
Alright. I shouldn't say it out loud, right? I almost did.
No,
No, you
it's
should not say
secret
it out
for a
loud.
It's
reason.
the first half of the phrase.
Alright, okay.
Well, I got CK. No. Or did I?
Stop. Right.
I'm not recording.
Ooh, okay.
Last.
Wow. Interesting contest.
Does that mean it's me?
Excuse me.
Wait, is it
Wow,
possible
I got
for us to
CK
draw
as well.
ourselves?
Dude, everyone got CK. It's just me.
If you
Oh,
draw
I got
it,
CK.
Actually, just
I think if you draw yourself, you meant to put it back.
Melon also got CK.
Yeah,
Alright, my
Is this
turn.
right? I feel like everyone's getting CK.
Oh, I also got CK, bro.
Has everyone
Crazy.
drawn?
CK.
Come on, Hunter.
Content. It's CK.
So yeah, we all have CK, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I think we can just kind of move on with our day.
Yeah.
Thanks for being here.
Yeah.
Can we
This is all we
talk-
needed.
Yeah.
I have 0 ideas for this person. Genuinely, I do not know what this person would ever want.
Oh, sorry.
You took my Andrew.
I mean, I
Here you
already,
go.
I already know what
Merry
mine
Christmas.
is. I did even
Hey,
before I
Pulver,
knew who it
just
was.
Yeah.
if you could choose one gift, what would it be? Massive Perfect.
Dude, honestly, if you could choose one gift, what would it be? Asking for a friend.
Maybe some slimes.
Clover, if you
Oh.
could choose one gift, just asking for a friend.
Ooh. I'm gonna have to say, you would have buy mods.
I got Hunter, and I'm not entirely sure what to get him yet. I have a couple ideas, and I think it will be all right. We're gonna get to that in a minute. We're gonna go back to my base because I apparently have a gift. I've been kind of told, been kind of spoiled, of who my Secret Santa is, I believe. I mean, they've kind of told me, they're like, have you gone to your base yet? Have you gone to your base yet? Have you found your Secret Santa? And I'm like, I haven't been on in a while. So we're gonna go over there first. We're gonna go ahead and see. My first thought is an obvious gift that I'm going to feel very questionable about. A certain block that I definitely really enjoy seeing. So we're gonna find it. Them asking me if I have found it kind of makes me think that it might be relatively hidden or in a weird spot, or it's just that I have not been online for a little bit, so maybe I just haven't. I don't know what I'm saying, and I'm facing the wrong direction. So we'll go ahead and look around the base. Okay, nothing in the main storage room. I mean, that's kind of to be expected. I would assume it's probably somewhere kind of central outside. There is some kind of stone pillar here. What's this? People really like to be at my base and just do that. Okay. Well, not in the temple. I was thinking that would be kind of a cool place to put it, but it is not there. I'm expecting... No? Nothing here? Okay. I'd say probably okay, it has to be in here somewhere, right? It's got to be in here somewhere. Ooh. Let's see. Behind here. Is there anything back here? No. Okay. An assassin. No, assassin. This is not assassin. Where would my Secret Santa be? I'm trying to like cover all areas of my base. Not here. Let's check down here. Nothing. Okay. Oh. Break me. Special present behind wall. I completely passed it the second I got to my base. Okay. I'm a little nervous. Whoa. Oh my goodness. What is this? Merry Christmas, Porta. Heard you had a crafting table problem. Here's your solution. I eat crafting tables. Oh my goodness. I was actually like going to make a crafting table. What's the word? A crafting table... Incinerator. A crafting table incinerator. I definitely did not go silent for a minute and think about that. What's in here? Oh my god. Oh my goodness. I don't know about the diorite. I don't know why I have... Oh, well, I've actually used it quite a bit. And quartz. That's actually really helpful. Mace. I'm so bad at the mace, but oh my goodness. That is so cool. This is beautiful. Oh my gosh. Hold on. I don't have any crafting tables in here. Well... Okay. There's nothing in here, so I'm assuming I'm gonna put them in here. Okay, hold on. We're definitely keeping this. Like, this is definitely going to... definitely gonna break this down, and this is gonna be the room. Okay, let's see. I have a bunch in here from pranks. Oh, oh my goodness. Okay, and if I do this... Yeah, it's feeding, and then... Oh my god. This is the most amazing thing I've ever seen in my life. Oh. I'm so happy. This is crazy. Okay, well... I have so many shulker boxes that I can make now. I can make so many shulker boxes now. That's a lot. I have this many. I've used a bunch for these colored shulker boxes just for keeping track of my wool. So this really is going to be very helpful. Oh my goodness, I love this. We have Hunter. That is something I'm still trying to figure out. I have one idea, and it involves me going over to their base. We're gonna head over there, and I'm going to tell you guys kind of what my idea is. It'll be kind of obvious once you see their base. Just over here is where Hunter and Iz both live. They are base partners. I mean, it's kind of obvious who lives here, just judging by this portal. So we're gonna go inside, and I haven't been here in a little bit. It's gonna be a lot of loading in from Voxy. It's always a little weird. See, it always looks a little weird after a minute. But I know that this is Hunter's spot, if I remember. There was this whole bit about their like little rainbow that kind of went into this hole looked a lot like Skittles. And you know what? Maybe I give Hunter more Skittles. I think Hunter would love more Skittles. And I mean, I'm definitely going to be the colorful block dye person on the server. So I think they are definitely probably going to be needing some more of these. I'm pretty sure. And you know what? It's just kind of funny anyway. So I think we're gonna get Hunter some Skittles. My other thought was maybe even just like putting some goats in a Christmas present with my actual present, because it would be kind of funny. Basically, we call each other Goat Bros because both of our characters have goat-like elements. Obviously, my character is a little satyr guy, so we have goat legs, goat horns, and stuff like that. Hunter's character also has goat horns, so we call each other Goat Bros. So might as well really show that I gave Hunter's present was from their own Goat Bro. But we'll see if I can find any. That is just kind of a funny thought, so we'll maybe do that. Oh, hello. But for now, we are going. I think one thing I'm going to really need is some dye, and so I might as well actually get some work done today at the wool farm. No, at the dye farm area, my industrial district. I decorated the portal to make it all colorful because, I mean, that's what it's all about, right? It's my little colorful area. All right, it is about time we get started on our very first project of the episode, which is going to be our witch farm. And I am going to be using a tutorial that is in the description below. It is very non-resource intensive. This is all I really needed. I mean, plus these, but in all, it's really a fairly simple farm when you look at it. And all you really need is a witch hut and all these different blocks. So we're gonna go ahead and get it done. It's not gonna look very pretty, but let's go. It is complete. My big old cobblestone box is done. This is actually a really easy design to do, and I've AFK'd for a in-game night, just an in-game night, so just for a couple minutes, and I've already gotten a good yield so far. So I think this will be a really nice farm. I think one thing is I definitely need to light up the surrounding area a lot more. Hopefully that will increase the spawn rate inside the farm. So I will definitely be doing that later. I don't have enough torches on me I don't have enough torches on me right now, so I'm not going to do that. But we now have a better source of redstone. So next, I need to do another farm, and I think I want to get a dye farm started, just because my my Secret Santa gift is going to require dye, and I'm doing okay on iron. I have an all right way to get it, so I think we're going to tackle the most difficult of my farms, which is going to be a squid farm. This is where we're going to be putting our black dye farm, which I did mention last episode. I mean, that's the whole reason why we got sponges last episode, was for this project. So this is where we're going to be doing it. We're going to be draining a lot, and I'm so excited to have a stable source of black dye. This is going to be really nice. I don't know how much black dye I'm actually going to really need in my base itself, but it is going to be really nice having some for this. So we're gonna go ahead and get started on this farm as well, and this means we're also going to be having to do a lot of draining, so that's going to be a whole lot of fun. I'm going to do another time lapse of another farm. So okay, let's just get this over with. I'm not excited, but we're just gonna have to go. Let's go. And we are done. This took a couple hours. It took me a little bit, but it is complete, and I am happy to say that it works very well. I did a little bit of AFKing, a couple hours overnight, and if we manage to get down this ladder and actually get over to the storage room, I can show you how much we've gotten. Right here, this was before I even really went AFK. This was a mix of while I was clearing out plus a little bit of AFKing, but like my true AFK session, I got 3 full chests, actually 4 full chests, plus roughly another double chest, maybe a little less than a double chest. So I'd say this is a great success. Now, I have talked about how this area is not going to just be left kind of ugly. There are going to be builds, they're going to be covered up, and it's going to look like a bit of a city. That's my goal. We're going to be building a bit of a city, a modern city, hopefully. We'll see how well that goes. And this one is going to be quite a big skyscraper. We have our AFK platform up there, so I want it to be relatively that tall. So I have to get to planning just a little bit. So I think we can move away from here for a little bit and start thinking about our Secret Santa. I have more than enough black dye to get what I need, and I should have roughly enough for the other dyes. If not, I have a whole flower forest that I can do stuff at, and I can just collect some flowers. It's not a big deal. So for Hunter's gift, of course, we are giving them Skittles, aka a bunch of colorful blocks, and my thought is I'm going to give them one of 3 things for each color. So 1 wool, 1 thing of glass, and 1 thing of concrete as well. So that would total 3 things per color. Thankfully, I have all the wool that I need. Most of it is in these, some of the 2 that I open are empty. But I have my wool farm over there, so we are set on wool. That's fine. It's just a matter of getting the glass and the concrete crafted. So that means I'm going to need a lot of sand, a good portion of gravel, and then a lot of glass. So I'm gonna really need some more sand to smelt, because let's see how much glass I have. Not a lot. I used most of it at the farm, and honestly, I already left the farm, and I probably had some left over, and I don't have it with me, and I'm too lazy to go back. So I guess I'm going to have to go ahead and go collect some resources, and then I'll be right back. It's been a little bit, and we have a good amount of glass at this point, and I have been working on getting the concrete in. I'm proud to say that I have all the concrete with all that I have here right now. So I do have enough for this, but now we have to get the glass in. So I think this should be enough. I still have more smelting, so if I need more, I have it. So I guess we'll just go ahead and get the glass done and probably start thinking about heading over to Hunter and Iz's base and putting the Secret Santa there. And we're done. We have all of these prepared, ready for the Secret Santa gift for Hunter. All right, let's head over. I have the things. Hopefully I don't need to go back. I basically got like a stack of most colors of wool just to build with. So hopefully we can make a little Skittle rainbow of our own. Yeah, right portal. We're in the right portal. So Hunter's side is right here. So we're gonna have to make something kind of like this, but I'm only gonna be using wool because I'm lazy. I already crafted enough concrete as it is and glass, so we're just using what I had available, which is going to be a lot of wool. So I think right here's a good spot to do it. So I think we should probably go ahead and get this all put in. There we go. That is done. It's something. It was a mishmash of colors, just like what the Skittles was. I don't know. It's something. We have our little Skittles scattered about on the floor. I dropped all my Skittles, and we have this little bit of big rainbow mess. I said for Hunter because they share a base, so just in case this gets confused, this is for Hunter. And it says, I heard you liked Skittles. Secret Santa. I think it's beautiful. It's definitely something. So I really hope Hunter likes it or Hunter uses these. I know, I thought it would be a funny gift. I'm a really bad gift giver. Fun fact about me, I'm terrible at giving gifts, so I hope this is good enough. But Secret Santa complete. So we can move on back to our dye farms and our base and all that stuff. So I think, what are we gonna do next? I'm not sure. I know what we're gonna do next. We're gonna finish the episode. That's it. Yeah. I am running out of time. I'm currently recording this on Christmas Eve right now. It is December 24th. It is almost 6 p.m. and I want to get this episode out on Christmas Day. So I think it is about time that we call the episode here. Next episode, we are going to be really getting into the farms here. I'm going to try and do the ones that I mentioned earlier, the iron and the bone meal farms. I'm probably just going to do this off camera. I'm not going to lie. So once we come back, hopefully I will have those both done. If we come over here, I've actually kind of started thinking a little bit about where one of these farms will be, and it will be the cornflower farm, if I can find it. Oh, I got rid of the stuff, but right here is where a bunch of cornflowers and lilies of the valley grow. So this might be this might actually be a pretty good spot. However, there's also some over there. So I have both of those to think about. I mean, I could make a farm for both. I don't know. So hopefully next episode we have enough bone meal to really get started on these flower farms. I've been working a little bit in creative to kind of do a bit of redstone because yeah, it's going to be quite the system, I'd say. This is going to be quite the area. But that is for next episode and future me because we're ending it right here, right now. It has been a fun episode. We got Secret Santa done. We got our Secret Santa gift, and we gave our gift, our amazing Skittles, and we got our squid farm and our witch farm done. So I think this was a pretty good episode in terms of progress. So I think we're going to be making even more progress by next episode. So I shall see you guys in the next one, whenever that may be. Bye.